So being a girl in India, the raising or the upbringing matters a lot. So how has it been?
I never knew the difference in genders.
But when you have started it,
I have to say this. I am so excited to say this.
Welcome to the Women Entrepreneurs Celebration, brought to you by Woman Times.
so welcome to our show, Women Entrepreneurs Celebration. We are doing it with beautiful entrepreneurs all across India, and today one of the entrepreneurs I am with is Ruplekhaa Sinharoy. And Ruplekhaa Sinharoy is not just an entrepreneur, she is a social entrepreneur. For now, at the onset, I really extend my heartfelt gratitude to you, Ruplekhaa, for squeezing out some time out of your schedule. She is very busy, she is rushing, running, and of course you will know why. She has done some amazing projects under her Lotus Rescue, Lotus Amba projects and NGO. So we will explore that, and before that let me tell you that today onwards we will be coming up with shows like this where we will have some candid conversations with entrepreneurs who are not only earning money but definitely changing the society, and she is one with whom we have started this series, and I'm so thankful that she has given us time.
I'm grateful.
Yeah. As I start, my first question for all of our interviewees that I ask is, because they are women, how had been your childhood as a girl child? I mean, that's the most important part, I think, how we are raised up. So being a girl in India, the raising or the upbringing matters a lot. So how has it been?
I think it was very. I never knew the difference in genders because being the only child and growing up in the tea estates of Assam and having so much abundance space wise, it was wonderful. I could explore. There were small things like climbing the trees, playing in the mud, jumping in this, in the river. These are things now we talk about or we see it in movies, but someone like me, I've actually done it.
My next question to you is, what are the moments in your life that have made you strong? I mean, it happens that, there is a moment in life which shapes us. So for you, what is that moment that has shaped you, being who you are today?
I think simplicity, the simplicity that I saw in my childhood makes you stronger. When you have access to so many things in life and yet you choose to be simple and try to keep things simple, which is actually very, very difficult in today's world, wanting to be strong. And one of them that made me strong is getting up in the morning, doing the same routine every day. Now it's not every day that you can motivate yourself, but you can be consistent every day. So to get up and do that same thing over and over again for years, I think makes you a stronger person.
Wow, that's amazing. I think people are stronger with experiences, and Ruplekhaa, you have so many experiences, so depth knowledge about life. So my next question is, coming to your NGO or social work part, what has compelled you, rather compel is not a right word though, what has influenced you rather to start your social work with? And there is always a moment in life, we know the basic pyramid. So once the pyramid is satisfied or satiated, then only we think of going ahead in life. But what has happened in your life that has changed your perspective and made you think very deeply in taking up social work as your mainstream focus?
I think I grew up with it. It came very naturally. My mother was a giver. I mean, she would go in the tea estates to the labor lines and give food and sweets. It started very naturally. Then, when I went to school, me and another senior of mine and my friend, we would go to the leprosy colony and help people. So, helping was something that came naturally. It was not something I thought I needed as a profession. It just very organically grew into a profession. And then I was always a teacher by heart. So initially I worked as a teacher, and but I was not finding that sense of fulfillment. So it was just that day, one fine day I got up and I said, okay, I'm giving up this job, and I started speaking to street children and I started teaching them and giving them food, which I started with 3 students. So that's how it was a very organic process. It was not a deliberate process that I have to do something for society. Yes, now that the NGO has grown, I feel I need to contribute more. But helping, giving service was something that I saw my family and I just very organically did it.
So, when we talk about NGO, when we talk about starting your initiative of Lotus Rescue, definitely with it comes different challenges, and obviously you have overcome it. That's why we are here today. But when you have started it, definitely there are moments of challenges that have graced your path. So, what are those moments of challenges, and how have you overcome that?
You're absolutely right. This is a very, very important question for a lot of people who are running a non-profitable organization. To be sustainable, you have to at some point become a profitable organization in your capacity. In the sense, I will speak that I will speak on of the challenges in the second point. So when I started seeing that, I'm constantly asking for donations, which I still do. We are a very, very straightforward NGO. Sometimes we do get into a crux. But I realized that I cannot keep asking also. So I need to do something. So I started asking the women what are they good at, because if we diverted in making the women, employing the women with their craft, the profit of that can also slowly, in very small drops, start running the school. So that's how we have started the process. It's still a process. It's not that we don't need donations and funds. Of course we need it. But the process has started. So it has to become a profitable journey for future development. Even when we are not there, it has to be self-sustaining. So, but the challenges that I faced was, I had 3 challenges. In the streets, it was the children. It is absolutely a jungle out there. Now we are getting the kids, giving them food, teaching them, admitting them in the hospital, but we are putting them back into the environment. So actually getting their guardians, counseling them, being very unsuccessful, again going back to them, again counseling them, also getting a backlash. That was very, very challenging. In the rural areas, when the men started seeing that the women have a place to go, and they are studying and this, so that became little challenging. They were not allowed to go. So visiting homes, telling them, even asking, having things like Father's Day, come for, inviting the men, having doing cultural events where we invited the fathers. So things like that we have done for a very, very long time, and we continue to do so. And it's not that the challenges are not there. The same challenges are there, but it has gone down a lot. So these are the things we face.
Obviously, challenges are everywhere, and as gracefully Ruplekhaa takes it forward, my next question is, how have your own people from your home accepted your work for social or for society rather? So how have they responded, or how have they taken it forward from your initiative and accepted your NGO and Lotus Rescue? If you can tell that.
I have to say this. I am so excited to say this. First, I want to, thank my parents who have been my constant cheerleaders. They were very, very positive, that no, do it, don't feel scared, have faith, God is there, our blessings are there, all that was there. Then my husband is a distant active member. He's never interfered, so I had all the free hand to do whatever I wanted to do. Then I had my 3 daughters who from a very young age grew up with Lotus Rescue. I mean, it is Gia, Raina, Orna, Lotus Rescue. They're 4 siblings. So I brought them up to be involved in the NGO. So I really did not face any challenges as such from them. It was a very, I think I just feel blessed home-wise regarding my NGO.
So now, if you can tell our viewers, if you can tell little more about your Lotus Amba. How have you formed, and how have you sustained it? Because obviously founding an NGO means you must sustain it. So money is a bigger part. So how have you sustained your Lotus Rescue, and what has been the role of Lotus Amba?
Now, if you see the name Lotus Amba, Amba is actually a mother. Mother is a nurturer, somebody who takes care. So under the flagship of Lotus Amba, we take care of our women. We empower them, we employ them. And with the profit of that, we try to run our schools, and we showcase their talent too. Now, so we've opened this little business. The mother being Lotus Rescue. So that's why Lotus Amba. What do I say? Like, Lotus Amba completely focuses on sustainability, a greener planet, and we do work which focuses on Bengal art and craft. And also, if you remember way back, some of you will, I don't think the new generation know about it, or we call it I don't know what they have, certain names and alphas and all that, which I have no clue about, but I do hear it from my children. So in the 70s and all, you see our mothers never bought dupattas. Now the dupatta that I'm wearing, it just got shadow work as well as embroidery, and we wore things like this. We knitted at home. We knitted sweaters. There was no brand sweaters. We made our own coasters, we made our own tea cozies, we made our tablecloths, bed covers. They were all hand stitched. So we have concentrated and we have tried to get that art back. Then we believe in also our struggling artists. Bengal is full of artists and struggling boys, and they're really struggling because one is better than the other. And so getting them together and trying to sell something in bulk, like our handmade diaries are really welcomed very well, and our agarbattis are welcomed. So we have started supplying to Suvasa. We are so grateful to Suvasa. And my dear friend Una Singh, she has been very compassionate, and she's the one who first started taking things from us and giving us hope to grow, and we have grown leaps and bounds because of her. We have also done exhibitions in Japan, in America, in UK, through help of really good friends, genuine people who promoted our things. And we have done a lot of exhibitions in Delhi, in Mumbai, and in Kolkata, of course. So right now we are in this stage. Now the fact that we have opened centers in Sundarbans, we are also trying to encash their leaf work, like plates, bags. We are trying to do all that. So if you see the name Amba, it's basically a nurturer, a situation, a person who nurtures. So that's the main motto of Lotus Amba.
So if you can also tell our readers about what are the different segments that Lotus Amba has, so that we get to know more about Lotus Amba's initiative. If you can tell more about it to our viewers.
So there is one embroidery section. There is one which is called home decor. Then there is one which has got stationery like the handmade diaries, the big diaries, bookmarks. We used to have bookmarks in our days, and we used to make our own bookmarks. And now that we bought bookmarks, now you get these fancy bookmarks. So it's paperweight with stones, polished stones, and all that. So we have stationery. We also have saris, katha, potochitro. We have. Then we have agarbattis. The puja element is one. That's also very close to my heart. I really like making things for gods and goddesses. So we have our own agarbattis, and we also sometimes we are trying to suss out the feel of it. We want to make very pretty, minimalistic, small, cushions and all for gods and goddesses. Let's see how that works. So, but my vision is that our, I want at least 1,000 women to be employed under Lotus Amba. I want their families to run well. I want them to be decision makers in their family. I want them to nurture themselves and look after themselves. So if you are financially independent, you can do that. Make better decisions for your family. So my vision is better life, respectful life, a dignity for women. That is my vision.
If you can share some stories about Vishnu Priya people, about their challenges. Obviously, we know very much about them. We do read, but learning from you, from a first-hand person, would always be great. So, if you can share some stories without revealing their names.
So I can't name them. I would like to keep them anonymous. But one of the stories is how she was thrown away from home because she was what she was, and how she had to beg on the street, do small odd jobs, and then be taken by the other didis. And then when she started earning, her family started demanding for money. So that was very heartbreaking. That is one of them. Second is,
When I'm just interrupting you. When they asked for the money, were they ready to accept that person or
no.
They just needed the money.
Just needed the money.
Okay.
So that was very heartbreaking, and it's emotionally very, very shattering to hear and listen and imagine what they go through. This was one. Second is also, being harassed sexually. On the road, if they're going to work, like I had offered that, why don't you work in whichever place, I don't want to mention it so much, and like in a decent restaurant or a hotel, or, in a garage, or, housekeeping or whatever, I said, we will train you people. And they said they're so scared because they don't know whether they will be sexually harassed. So they have gone through that experience. Thirdly is, their defense is being rough and abusing. That is their defense. But if you actually talk to them, they are such soft people, and they're such. They are just us. They are just their feelings, their emotions. Everything is us. It's us. I don't even know why I'm saying they. It's us.
course.
you know.
So, do you think working in Bengal with such a subject is easier than to work outside Bengal? Because I guess people are more progressive minds with a progressive mindset here in Bengal than rest of the India. But what is your opinion on that?
I think so far, though it has been easy. So far, we've got a lot of support. We have got a lot of support from people who have come forward and supported. So far, I haven't really faced any problem. But I haven't thought going out of Bengal yet because we're still so small. I haven't thought. First, the ones we've got, we want to establish them completely. Then we'll take the next step.
So, how do you look forward to Lotus Amba or Lotus Rescue? How do you look forward in expanding your own NGO?
So, like I said, my vision is at least 1,000 women by 2030, or maybe a little less, who are employed and who have dignity and strength and respect because of Lotus Amba. And we are doing work in volumes and definitely reviving the art that is dying in West Bengal. Also supporting artists. Some of the artists and women, and even some of the artist men are so good, but they are jobless. Supporting them. So I see a very big vision, and I would like to take the market internationally because we have tried our hands there and it has been welcomed very well. We just need a strategy to grow that.
So when it comes to social entrepreneurship, I think Ruplekhaa has been a wonderful person because I know her not for this podcast or for this talk show, but I know her since years, and she has always experimented with her energy and spirit in coming up with beautiful pieces. I think this is a favorite one I have. This is the diary. I'm very fond of diary, and we keep on having events. And she's one of the main gift sponsor for those, gifting Lotus Amba products. And you won't believe you were not there this time during the conclave. Everybody has welcomed the products so well. I would just request them. I mean, if not only having the products from Lotus Amba, if they can come forward and buy and do a kind of a corporate gifting, that not only helps Lotus Amba but also would help all those people who are associated with Lotus Amba. So definitely I would show my reader. I always keep saying readers because we read a magazine. So we keep writing and I said readers. So no, people who would be listening to this, watching this. So I would show you the products also that Lotus Amba has.
I want to show this. So this is a corporate gift that is going out. If you see, it's a bag and it has been hand stitched.
Wow.
And we have tied up with this NGO that is mentally challenged. And they have made these candles.
Beautiful.
So this is a pink one. It's a rose.
I'll just show
Yes. And this is, so we are also trying to help other NGOs. White and red because of Christmas.
Okay.
So these are going out as corporate gifts.
Wow,
And
so nice.
Yeah.
And this is, you can also place your jap mala also here. I'm sure.
Yeah, you can use it in any way you want.
Wow,
It's multi-purpose.
This is really nice. I'm really fascinated by this pouch. You can also gift, suppose you have
Chocolates.
Rakhi, you want to give chocolates, why not use these kind of pouches and, place your things and gift it. It's very nice. If you can tell us about how Vishnupriya project is now going ahead with.
So initially we started with monthly events and we got very big support from the Bengal and we are so grateful to them and they continue to support us. And individual donors, friends and family. We used to have monthly events where we would invite people, we would do little workshops and that. Now we have a little center in Chindi Hata where there is twice a week literacy class going on. And then we have weekly meetups in Chindi Hata itself. And we have an official coordinator who she's very, very dynamic and very she's a nurturer and she really has hopes and dreams for Vishnupriya. So that is very motivating. So we are moving on. We are moving like a tortoise. We don't want to be a rabbit, but we are moving surely towards respect, towards better placement of our Vishnu Priyas in the society.
Is any one of them been placed so far?
So yes, I have from our side, yes. Our Mo is become a coordinator where she gets a salary and she coordinates all the events and everything. Plus, we have Rani, who's also the art teacher. She was also the art teacher of our Kolkata school. Now she's become the art teacher of Little Vishnu Priyas Uganda.
Okay.
So
Little Vishnu Priya means who are juniors?
juniors who are in class in 9, 10,
Okay.
like that. And then we have Shanta and Jeet and Rani and I'm forgetting one more's name. All of them have become professional beauticians, so now they're getting freelance offers
Okay.
to make up. So we are very happy with that. It's a
That's
slow
nice.
progress, but it's a good progress.
Rapid fire for Ruplekhaa. What? So she's an entrepreneur, but I'm sure she has some secrets hidden up her sleeve. So let's find it out. So Ruplekhaa, you are not afraid of anybody, I know, but if there is one person that you would always be scared of, who that person will
My
be?
father. I won't even blink an eyelid, even now.
Are all daughters afraid of fathers? I mean, that's a common phenomenon.
I think it's respect. I think it's respect. Yeah.
So, is it a hill or a beach?
Hill. Any day.
Okay, she comes from Assam, even I come from Assam. Do you still remember anything about Assamese?
Kenekwa se, Phala se, Konphale jam. I do remember some of the language.
Okay. So my next rapid fire question is, what one spiritual activity you follow regularly, no matter where you are?
Namyo Horenge Kyo.
Okay.
I follow Buddhism and my chant is Namyo Horenge Kyo. I practice that daily.
One practice that you follow with people, because you're an energy believer. So one practice that you follow with people when you meet them.
Gratitude. I think gratitude, I don't know whether it is spirituality or not. I think to be grateful in every moment is so important. I think it just invites more abundance in your life. It keeps you in a better headspace. And I think you can deal the day beautifully if you have a sense of gratitude at every moment. Absolutely.
If this entrepreneur story inspired you, show some love. Tap the like button, drop a comment with your thoughts, and share this with a fellow dreamer.